turning 80 in Mountain Ranch is no big deal. If you look around, you'll see a lot of really old guys. The only reason my wife put this thing on, and she did all of this all by herself, with about 900 relatives and friends, and half the Mountain Ranch. Where's Florence? Give her a hand. I don't have any idea what she's at. Florence said that the only reason she was doing it when I turn 80, because the way I've been acting lately, there ain't no way in hell I'm going to make 90. I also want to say happy birthday to all of those who are older than me. And there's a bunch of them here. I invited all them old people so that I'd look younger. You're going to get a chance to say something. The roastmaster is going to invite you up. But what I want you to do is be gentle. An old girlfriend told me that not long ago. I want to acknowledge a few people that are here. Mr. Myers is here, and he's really old. There's Rocco, Hugh, Mr. Miller, Al Richards. I saw him a minute ago. He's really old. Bill Stark ain't no spring chicken. Howard Little is here. Those who know the real estate business, he runs San Andreas for years. I thought Jack Horner would be here, but I don't see him.
He's coming.
Is he here?
He's on his way.
And you want the mic, Pauline? Okay. Tony Nunes is here. He's older than me. Anyway, I'm going to turn the mic over to our roastmaster, Mr. Bill Schmidt. And I thank you again for coming.
Yeah.
Okay, food's going to be ready in about 15 minutes. And we're going to have a little musical interlude. Okay, you're right. I can turn the mic back up because Phil likes to shout at people and I don't. Now, when it comes to, we're gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna commence to roast this young man. And in spite of what he asked, that you be gentle. I'm pretty sure that if you're gentle with him, I will boo you. Now, you know, I'll give you a couple of good things to start with. You know, they actually made a movie about Phil's life. It starred Steve Martin. It was called The Jerk. And the first line of that movie, I don't know if any of you have seen that, but the first line of that movie was, "I was born a poor black child." And that's why Phil's named after him. And I turn around in horror and see that Phil has a musical instrument in front of his hands. That's terrifying. All right, this is Sandy. She's got a special song or two, 3, 4, one special song that she wrote herself, and it's about good old Mountain Ranch.
Well, I'm a renter of Phil's, but I'm actually, most importantly, I consider him and Florence just dear friends. And 2 years ago, I didn't even know where Mountain Ranch was. But in the buy and sell, and I know Phil loves to sell, was a little advertisement for a rustic cabin. So I called the number. Phil said, "Come on out." So I did. And he said, "Hop in this truck," and he took me down to this cabin. Now, he said it was rustic. And you know Phil tends to exaggerate. However, he was not exaggerating. I said, "Oh, Lordy be, let that not be the cabin," but it was. I said, "Phil, I'm looking for something maybe a little bit more upgraded." He goes, "I understand." He said, "But while you're here, go take a look at Sender's Market. There's a little candle store." I said, "Okay," and bid him farewell. Went to Sender's Market, and well, Phil was there again. So I said, you know what, Phil? Let me take a look at that cabin one more time. Maybe it would work. Because I love Stenders, love the people, and I started loving the town even more and more. So I went back to the cabin, took a second look, and I said, this will work. And it taught me a really big lesson, and that is never judge a book by its cover, and certainly, always take a second glance, because it's been probably the 2 best years of my life since running that beautiful cabin. I didn't realize Phil was the mayor of the town, of course, but I knew he was very special. And I learned since being here what a wonderful role model he is for so many people, because he shows you what a community can do if everybody just does a little bit. And he's done a whole heck of a lot. And I know I don't speak for myself when we say thank you, Phil, for making Mountain Ranch the kind of place that we all love. Because if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be that kind of place. And I'm very proud and honored to be able to sing today. So this is a little song I wrote about Mountain Ranch, and it's called the Mountain Ranch Blues. So when you get to the part that says, I love the Mountain Ranch Blues, or I got the Mountain Ranch Blues, I hope everyone will sing along and help me out a little bit here. So with that, microphone man. By the way, these are both ukuleles, if you didn't know. This is a banjo uke, and that's a regular uke. And I just learned to play both since I've been in Mountain Ranch. So I think Mountain Ranch has a lot of creative spirit. I know that, and met a lot of wonderful artists. So here we go.